Hello world, it is Monday, December 7th, and cold morning this morning. It was 27, 28 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit when I went out running, but it was still a good morning for a run as far as I was concerned. A little overcast today. I think it's supposed to get warm later this week, maybe even close to 50, and then cooling off again, which is kind of normal in the Midwest, I think, for this time of year. The devotion for today is entitled Desolation or Restoration, written by Marilyn Pigeon Banks. Marilyn bases the devotion upon Isaiah 24, verses 1 through 3, New Revised Standard Version. Now the Lord is about to lay waste the earth and make it desolate, and he will twist its surface and scatter its inhabitants. And it shall be, as with the people, so with the priest. As with the slave, so with his master. As with the maid, so with her mistress. As with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the creditor, so with the debtor. The earth shall be utterly laid waste and utterly despoiled, for the Lord has spoken this word. And Marilyn writes, traces of sulfur from the match used to light the second Advent candle are still in the air, and today's text talks about laying waste and desolation. It was a candle of peace, no less. What is the text doing in the midst of a season set aside to prepare for the Prince of Peace? Perhaps wisdom is letting us know that the same old holiday preparations just won't do in times such as these. Maybe the Prince of Peace wants us to know that if the church does not urgently heed to the cries of creation and boldly lead in the work of healing and restoration, there will be no peace. There will be no life. Our story will be one of desolation with the earth. The prophet Isaiah called the people back to right relationship with God. God is calling us back to right relationship with creation. Right relationship, justice, make room for peace, hope, joy, and love. This is the work of Advent and every day. In Marilyn's prayer. Wise Creator, forgive us for the damage we have done. Open our hearts and our minds to offer our gifts, resources, and bodies to the vital work of environmental justice, restoration, and stewardship. Amen. Oh, lots comes to mind reading this devotion for me. But I think most importantly is that we are part of creation. And so when we abuse creation, we are abusing ourselves. And given dominion over creation, as the Bible stories tell us, doesn't mean domination. It means care and compassion for caring for creation, because creation is our life, and without a healthy creation, we are not going to have a healthy life. So that is important. And I think the coronavirus perhaps is a symptom of our lack of care. It was a virus that jumped from the animal kingdom to humans. But the way it's spreading and the way it's moving across, especially the United States, has a lot to do with our lack of care, I think. So it's important for us to care for creation and to be in right relationship with creation, because we are a part of it, and we need to be in right relationship with ourselves. And it is through creation that we're also in relationship with God. So if you think back to the first creation story and how everything that God created, God said was good, very good. That includes all of creation. That includes us. And it's our job to continue to care for creation. I'm going to try this year to think more about what I do and how it impacts creation, and try to make better decisions about the things I buy and the way that I live. And I hope you will too, because that would be a great Christmas gift to give to creation and to ourselves, because we're part of it. Hope you have a good day. I will talk to you again tomorrow.